What's up? It's time for more Gurren Lagann. This is episode 21. So, over this past week or two, I can't remember if it started a week ago or 2 weeks ago, but I've officially started like rewatching Gurren Lagann episodes and watching them also with like reaction videos and stuff. Because I kind of felt like I wanted to see the earlier episodes again, and I was like, you know, a decent amount into the show, and that's normally when I start to like rethink about the earlier stuff in the show. And so I've been doing that. And so I feel like I've got a better grasp on Gurren Lagann and its story and its characters now than I did like last video or the video before. I've locked in a little bit more because I've now rewatched up to about episode 12 or so. So like pretty far into it. And I will say, I feel like sometimes like reaction videos being my first reaction is wonderful, but I feel like reaction videos will never get how I truly feel about a show, because I feel like my second watch is always my most important one. Like sometimes my second watch will be, you know, it'll be the same as my first watch. And sometimes, and actually often, things will hit me harder. Like, Carmina's death hit me harder the second time than it did the first time. First time I was just shocked that it was happening. Second time, now that I like knew what they were setting up and stuff, like the emotions swelled in me more. And just like a lot of the character moments tended to hit me a little bit harder. I would say, I mean, I think honestly the only thing that didn't was like my falling in love with Nia and her character and stuff. That wasn't as strong. Like that was really strong the first time because I was so excited during my first watch and during these reactions that there was a character like this in this show, because it was like in the show which like had a lot of characters that I liked, but none of them felt like they were like made for me. But then Nia comes in and I just got so excited that there was a character that just felt like it was made for me. So yeah, all this to say, this show is a bit fresher on my mind. I also have, you know, more and more enjoyment for this show, especially like the last few episodes that we've watched on this channel. You know, the post time skip episodes have been really good. There's been a lot of great character work, a lot of great world building. All of this stuff is going really well. And now I've also got the context of having rewatched the pre-time skip stuff mostly. I'm like 2 episodes to go on the pre-time skip to rewatch. But so yeah, we're fresh. We're going into this fresh, baby. I'm excited for it. And I remember the end of last episode, Yoko showed up again, so I'm excited to see how that factors into the show. Like, what's she gonna do now? Oh, let's just jump into it. This is episode 21 of Gurren Lagann. If you want to watch the full-length reaction, it's on my Patreon account down below. It's also early access, which means if you can't wait, you can go there right now, and episode 22 will be up already on there right now, so go check that out as well. It'll also give you so much extra content for both this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel. But without further ado, let's jump into Gurren Lagann episode 21.
You say?
So I don't see you for a while. And you have to go and turn into a real boring bitch. Nia?
Surrender to the inevitable. Humanity has no future.
Of course, she's just gonna teleport out of there.
Hey, wait! Less than half of what we'd planned.
Enemy detected! 2 Mugon, huge ones!
Oh my god. You were someone who ought to survive. 1 year earlier? What the fuck? We had a time skip. You telling me we're skipping back? Wow, look how pretty this place is. This is a different anime.
Yeah, wait.
Aw. Look at her all
By
covered
yourself,
up.
Can't you? That's better, little man.
He's gonna be thinking about her for the rest of his life. And of course she's jealous.
Listen up.
She's a total babe. Nah, she's not all that pretty. She's our new teacher?
Look at
I'm
this kid.
Yoko. I hope we can all become friends.
Damn, so is this just gonna be a full Yoko episode?
Sorry, I'm the only one on staff, so I gotta tell you, it's a big relief to have some new blood here, truly.
You're very kind.
But wonder why someone as famous as you would want to come to our little island.
She needs to get away from everything, I think.
You teacher.
Oh, yes, yes, we old-timers tend to blurt things out.
Well, they all lovely so far, other than that one girl.
Born on the surface. I want to be the one who watches over them.
Aww.
Me too.
What are you doing? Let me have a look. No, forget it.
Oh, shit. Shut the fuck up in my class.
Playtime!
Oh my god. Oh, you made a mech.
So
Is this kid gonna be like a main character?
and Simone. The great heroes.
And you as well.
Come on, no way.
You gotta teach him real history, Yoko.
Why am I being punished?
You were also chatting. Oh.
Just this is a lie. A big fat lie.
Aw. See, she was like kind of happy to see that because that's what she wants.
My
Oh no!
put it up. My dad gave me that before he died. It's all I have
Oh.
to remember it by. Just climb up there and get it yourself.
Did-
No, don't. All right then. Go get it.
Yoko has to shoot it down with a sniper. Did she put it up there? And now she regrets it because she didn't know?
But why in the world is he?
It's
That
important
bag
to
is a memento. 3 years ago,
It's like Kamina cared about his father.
But he never really fit in.
Oh yeah, shit! Wow, very impressive, honestly. Yeah, that's scary once you actually look down from there.
Don't look down.
Oh, oh!
Teacher.
That was crazy.
But I hate this.
Whoa,
I hate it because Dad isn't here.
cool shot.
But I do think this view is really pretty.
Yeah.
There were also some people who died, though.
Can we have this conversation on the
You should
ground?
remember your Just make sure you hold on to him tight in your heart, okay?
Oh.
So do you hate everyone here?
That was awesome.
Where's the girl?
You drink all by yourself. We can't just call you not.
I want to see what the girl says. Maosho or whatever?
Thanks.
Oh.
Spiral nemesis will bring about the destruction
Oh,
of this
Jesus.
world. We exist to prevent that from happening.
That's
The global human
terrifying.
population is
The new government pressed charges against former Commander Simon.
Yep.
As a result of his trial today.
And
he was
sentenced him to
sentenced
death. Yep.
Citizens around
All the
world
kids
will be
watching that.
evacuated to Atlantic City, which has no shelter,
What the
will
heck are they
temporarily
doing?
be
What are they up
in
to?
the super
She doesn't
criminal
believe in the new
saga.
government. Man, yeah, after they just learned, like, Simone saved all of us, and then they see on TV, he's sentenced to death.
Whenever anything bad happens, she runs up there and cries.
Aww. Oh my god. Oh my god! Get that rifle, girl.
Footsteps are.
Oh, they just grabbed the lighthouse?
Time to load our gunmen with food and supplies and just hide out someplace.
Jeez.
Looking either way!
Oh my god!
They're
Do you-
gonna pay.
Do you keep your rifle close by? Aww. This is gonna be the two kids. No, it's a gunman. Okay. Yeah, there's your guns. And there's your outfit. At least you got half an episode of dressing professionally. Oh yeah. Oh, she's so awesome. I like that we can just focus on how badass, it's all boobs, how badass Yoko is. Since the others aren't here to help.
Wait, this is her in our textbook.
Sure is. And she's got the Kamina cape.
I am a teacher.
Or the, you know, Gurren cape.
This will be on the test. Pay close attention. You don't.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
You don't. And you don't threaten people with violence.
Sick. I love that thing where she was just like running up the side and firing
like
down. That was badass.
I was the one who put your bag up
Yeah.
there. So I thought I'd blame Kunpa and his friends, and then I'd get it for you, and you.
Oh.
I know how much the bag meant to you. Not sorry.
it's a very simple storyline, but that stuff always
Let's
gets
all
me.
run away, Masha.
Oh, it's so easy to get me to cry with stories like that. So easy.
I want you to come back to Kamina City and join
Oh,
us on the
fuck.
Gurren. You are someone who ought to survive. Please, contact me immediately.
I mean, you just sentenced
Contact me immediately.
one of her closest friends to death.
Contact me immediately.
What a stupid joke.
I knew it. You're Yoko from our textbook.
I recognize the boobs
No
anywhere.
matter what happens,
That's right. You're Korahana Island's Miss Yomiko. Yes, Yomiko.
And now the
I'll
girl.
get it back for you. I'll save the
Maosha
blue
loves
sky
her
that you
as
kids
well.
love. When I get back, I'll hand out your report cards.
Oh, I like teaching for her. That's really nice. That's really nice. Like, that just fits. It feels like it fits her so well. Now to go take out that bitch Nia.
Working hard, Kitan?
What? Yoko, is that you? He's still in that prison down there.
Then I'll leave our friends back there to you.
Hey, wait just a minute. You show up out of nowhere and steal the rescue for yourself. It's you guys.
Were you just gonna
Hell
sit
yeah.
quietly and moon is falling? The surface and underground will both be destroyed.
Everything's
There's nowhere
fucked.
to run.
And it sounds like there's an ambush waiting for them.
We gotta destroy the
It's the
moon.
wall.
But finding a way out of no-win situations is Team Gurren's specialty.
Yeah.
I see you still have as much spunk as ever, woman.
Viral!
You're letting him out too.
Really? How?
Oh, that's easy. We'll stop the moon.
Are you serious?
I'm always serious. Just who the hell do you think I am?
Hell yeah.
Who you?
Yeah, he brought
You're
the
a free man
drill.
again. Hey, that's what he doing here?
Right now, we need every good gunman pilot we can get.
He's a very good one.
Yeah.
That saves a lot of time. Listen up, bozos! We're gonna smash up that big-ass ceiling up there!
Rita.
Buddha, wow, you're still alive.
Well, that means the gang's all here.
Surprised he didn't just jump into Yoko's. Never mind.
You're
Care to pilot this thing?
What's that?
You said you were supposed to observe humanity's fate, right? You'll have a
Even with the humiliation I've suffered at its hands, my body is telling me what it wants.
You wanna?
All right, you're on.
Oh my gosh!
ready, because maybe packs a punch.
Viral and
Back better than
Simon
anyone.
both piloted Gurren Lagann? That's awesome.
Originally designed for atmospheric re-entry.
Atmospheric? What's that? Can you eat it?
Look, all it means.
All right, we do that!
Alright, we do that.
They're worried because of the attack. And not just the citizens. Us too.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be worried.
How could a machine's power be influenced by human emotions?
That's all the machines here, it seems like.
Case true. Have I reached my limit?
Oh, fuck.
See you. Don't give up.
Simon always comes when you need him.
Can't be.
This is what Kamina believed in, this is what Nia believed in.
Drill that will pierce the heavens!
Vero,
That might be entertaining.
I love that Vero's in
embark
this.
on the winding spiral path. Destiny combining Gurren Lagann!
Oh my
Who
god.
the hell do you think I am?
Yes! That's awesome. Okay, that was Gurren Lagann episode 21. That was a great episode. It was all Yoko focused, which was nice. very nice to see her again, to catch up with what she's been doing. And, you know, her being a teacher fits her really nicely. I think that's a good decision for her character. It feels right. I mean, mostly the way they showed it. Like, I probably wouldn't have thought of it if you just asked me, like, what kind of profession. You know, I would have said, like, what would I have said? Like, other than, like, obvious, you know, rifles expert or whatever. Like, you know, sharpshooter. Like, other than those obvious things. Like, I guess in my heart, I think, like, mechanic. But I guess just because she's got the sort of, like, tomboy-like personality that is often, like, you know, the trope of women mechanics has. So I guess that's why I'm thinking that. But teacher feels like it fits really nicely for her. And I liked that she, you know, wants to make sure that these kids will have, like, a life under the sun. Like, a proper life under the sun. It's really sweet. So I liked Teacher Yoko. I thought that was fun. And then the Mausha and Nakim, I believe was his name. It was either Nakim or Nakima or something, but I'm just gonna say Nakim. I liked their little thing as well because, I mean, it's so simple, right? They set up such a simple story that they could tell within, like, 3/4 of an episode, which was just, like, you know, obviously she likes him, this kid has, you know, big aspirations or whatever, and she gets jealous that he sort of, like, looks up to these, you know, looks up to Yoko and, like, looks up to these other people and all of that. And so she, you know, she does things that a kid does to try to impress her crush, and but then also feels incredibly guilty for it. And just the, like, you know, I saw as soon as the bag was up there, it's like, okay, well, yeah, she put the bag up there, and then he says, like, it was my father's, it means a lot to me, and you see that look on her face, and then that's when you see her start to really panic, because she's like, holy shit, this is all my fault, and I just want to, because you could even hear her at that time, she goes like, I can climb up there and get it for you, and he's like, no, and he just goes and does it, you know, like, her plan didn't go the way that she wanted it to go. But I just, like, the simple stories of, like, a kid just doing something stupid because she didn't think it through, but she, like, immediately regrets it and feels terrible that she did something like that to him. Like, those, and especially when we're focused on, like, the emotional climax of that bit is based around a female character, which is always going to get me more connected as well. And, like, it gets me so emotional seeing a scene like that. I think just because, you know, like, I've made lots of mistakes that I regret a lot in my life, you know? And especially when I was a kid, like, when you're a kid, you do stuff and then you feel like, I really made a mistake there. And I was, like, quite an emotional kid. And when I made those sorts of mistakes, it was, like, devastating for me. Like, absolutely devastating. And I was so embarrassed and like, upset. And I felt so guilty. And so whenever I see characters like that also do something and they made the mistake and they didn't realize how bad of a mistake it was and they feel so guilty about it, it really hits me. And so, like, that's why, you know, I like, some people might watch these reactions and go like, didn't he not cry at Kamina's death, but he cried here at this, like, girl going, I'm sorry I threw your bag up there. But that's just the way my heart works, man. I can't help it. So yeah, but I really liked that storyline as well. And then now Viral, like, I knew they were bringing Viral, you know, back into the story, and I knew that he was going to be helping us out some way. I did not see him piloting Gurren Lagann coming at all. I didn't see that coming. That's awesome. What a cool decision. Like, after all of this, because that second seat in Gurren Lagann after Kamina died, it was just, it's like up for grabs. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, Kitan could have been in it, Yoko could have been in it, and Rossiu could have been in it. Like, they were all, I'm pretty sure, in it at different points in time. And it's like, it kind of doesn't matter who was in it, you know? And so because of that, like, that seat didn't feel very special necessarily, other than Kamina. Like, Kamina, it was his spot. But then after that, it was like, there was never a point where I was like, okay, well, now this person is the official pilot of Gurren Lagann. Like, after that, I was just like, well, this person's, you know, taking up the reins of it for now, but now it's just Simone's mech. But Viral, I hope Viral is like the official pilot for it, because for him, like, that feels like that fits him perfectly. And it feels really beautiful if they brought it all around like that. That's so cool. So yeah, I'm excited to see more of this. I don't think there's a crazy amount more to discuss, but that's okay because I'm pretty happy with what I've said and what I've seen. So I can't wait for next week to see more of this. I can't wait to see like all of these coming up episodes, but I want to see like the climax of this series, like where it's all headed. I want to see the ending of this series and where it goes. I hope we get Nia back, man. I really do. I hope this doesn't end with her having to sacrifice herself, or her like having like never been, you know, like we don't end up ever getting our Nia back or anything like that, you know. I mean, I feel like from a story perspective, you have to bring our Nia back for at least a little bit, but I feel like it's going to be one of those situations where at the very end, that Nia is going to like take over her body again or whatever and sacrifice herself for everyone else, and it's going to have like a beautiful little like, it's okay speech to everyone, and I'm going to cry and be sad. And then she was going to be gone forever. And then it's going to be like Kamina and Nia both like lost to the stars. I'm going to be so sad if that happens. I just want Nia to be back, and I want them to get married and be happy. That's it. That's all I want, you know? If that happens at the end, I'm going to be happy. So that's Gurren Lagann. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. You can get the next episode of Gurren Lagann on my Patreon account right now. And you can also go to Jent Watches One Piece to watch One Piece content. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.